Hi, everyone. Today we're diving into the world of bespoke fashion. Specifically, we're looking at the process, the whole experience, really, of getting a custom-tailored suit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so our mission today, it's really to equip you with the words, the key ideas you need to, navigate getting a suit that fits perfectly.
Yeah, whether it's for you or maybe your partner or someone in the family.
Exactly. Think of it as your shortcut to looking undeniably sharp for, any big occasion. We're going to follow this shopper. He's on a quest for a new suit for an interview.
Big interview.
A big one. And we'll pull out all the useful stuff along the way. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
So our deep dive kicks off with a situation that's, well, pretty easy to relate to, I think. You've got this customer, he's on a mission, walks into a tailor's shop, needs something specific, and needs it fast. He's got this crucial interview next week, and he says, quote, he really needs to look sharp.
Right. That urgency, that need to impress, it sort of sets the whole tone, doesn't it?
It really does. It's not just browsing, it's problem solving.
Exactly. And the tailor, well, he gets it straight away.
Yeah.
Understands the pressure, the need to look sharp, and reassures the customer.
How does he do that?
He mentions their broad selection of suits, and crucially, that they're all tailor-made, guaranteeing that perfect fit.
Okay, so broad selection. What does that really mean in this context? It's not just like racks and racks of suits, is it?
No, not exactly. Broad here isn't just about sheer numbers. It signals a really extensive range of styles, fabrics, patterns, things that can be customized. It suggests that, whatever the customer's picturing, or even if he's not quite sure yet, the tailor has the variety and, importantly, the expertise to help.
Right. It's about potential, not just inventory.
Precisely. It implies they're offering a truly tailored solution, not just pulling something off the shelf. This is where that tailor's skill really comes in, guiding the choice from all those possibilities.
Makes sense. And this customer, he seems to know what he wants. He asks for something specific, a three-piece suit, and he adds, preferably, made from Italian cashmere or wool. That's quite specific, isn't it? Not just any suit. What's the deal with a three-piece suit? Why go for that extra piece?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Because it's more than just adding a layer, you see. Most suits, they're two pieces, jacket, trousers.
Right.
But the three-piece suit adds that third element, the vest, or sometimes people call it a waistcoat.
Okay.
And the key thing here, the real insight, is its versatility and the immediate impact it has. It just instantly bumps up the formality, the sophistication, creates a very, very polished look.
So it looks more serious, professional.
Definitely more polished, but it's also adaptable. You can actually wear the vest without the jacket sometimes for a look that's still put together, but maybe a bit less formal.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it's quite a powerful tool, really, for different situations. Helps you keep looking sharp, even if you take the jacket off.
I can see that. Okay, and then the fabric choice, Italian cashmere or wool. Why Italian? What's special about fabrics from Italy in tailoring?
Well, it's not just that it's from Italy. It's more why Italy is such a big name in textiles. It's built on, centuries of craft, artisanal tradition.
Right.
But they also combine that with really advanced weaving technology. So Italian mills, they're just known for being obsessed with quality, the way the fabric hangs the drape, and just how luxurious it feels.
So it actually performs differently.
Absolutely. It translates into fabrics that don't just look amazing, they feel amazing, and they wear really well over time. Choosing Italian cashmere or wool, it's kind of an investment in durability, in value. These fabrics often look even better as they age.
Okay, so it's about heritage and real quality, not just a fancy label. And cashmere specifically, what is that compared to just regular wool?
Good question. So wool generally comes from sheep, right? But that's a pretty broad category itself. Right. Cashmere, that's the super soft, really luxurious kind of wool. It comes from cashmere goats, specifically.
Ah, goats.
Yeah. And the fibers are much finer, lighter than sheep's wool, but still incredibly warm. It's rarer, feels amazing. And that's why it usually costs more.
Gotcha. So asking for cashmere signals you want top-tier stuff.
Exactly. Top-tier comfort and luxury.
And our guy wasn't finished. He didn't just want the suit. He asked for accessories, too. Silver cufflinks and a pair of silk ties. He's clearly thinking about the whole picture.
The complete look, head to toe for that interview.
So what do these accessories add? What do they say?
It's all about the details, isn't it? Silver cufflinks, those are the, decorative things that fasten your shirt cuffs, usually on shirts with French cuffs.
Right, the ones without buttons on the cuff.
Exactly. They aren't just functional. They have this subtle but really significant touch of elegance. It shows you've thought about the little things, can reflect personal style, too.
And the pair of silk ties.
Well, a pair of just means two. And a tie, obviously, that neck thing guys wear for work or formal stuff. Asking for silk ties, again, signals premium quality. Silk just looks and feels luxurious. The sheen, the smoothness, how it knots and hangs.
Then why two?
Versatility, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe one for the interview, one for later, or to match different shirts. It shows he's thinking ahead, planning his presentation properly.
Right. So after getting all these details, the suit style, the fabric, the accessories, the tailor wraps up this first chat. He invites the customer to accompany him to take your measurements and look at patterns.
Yes, cementing that custom-made idea. It's a personalized service.
What strikes me is how much information gets exchanged so quickly. Style, quality, preferences, it's all communicated really efficiently. It's like a mini masterclass in talking bespoke.
It really is.
Yeah.
And that brings up a key point. What do all these terms actually mean for you, the person maybe wanting a suit? Why do they matter?
Yeah, let's break down that core vocabulary. Understanding the lingo is step one, right?
Absolutely. So first, the tailor. Who is this person? They're not just a salesperson, or someone who just shortens your trousers.
Right.
A tailor is like your expert guide, the master craftsperson for custom clothes. They're the artisans, the engineers of fit almost.
The engineers of fit. I like that.
Yeah. They don't just sew. They understand body shapes, how tiny adjustments create flattering lines, how to build a garment that lasts. It's an investment in something that really works for you.
Okay, so the tailor is key.
Yeah.
And our customer, he wanted to look sharp. That phrase comes up a lot. What does looking sharp really mean beyond just, wearing nice clothes?
To look sharp, it means you look smart, put together, clean. It's incredibly presentable. It's more than just being tidy.
It's got an edge to it.
Yeah, it conveys confidence, definitely. Attention to detail, that you're ready for whatever the situation is. For an interview, it sends a message, doesn't it? That you respect the occasion, you respect yourself. It's like instant nonverbal professionalism.
Makes sense. Okay, next big concept, tailor-made. This seems absolutely central to the whole idea of bespoke.
Totally central. If something's tailor-made, it means it was crafted just for you, sewn to your exact measurements.
Which is totally different from buying off the rack, right? Grabbing a standard size M or L from a shop shelf.
Completely different. Off the rack is fine, convenient for lots of things, jeans, t-shirts, whatever. We all wear off the rack clothes.
Sure.
But it's always a bit of a compromise, isn't it? You find a size, hope it fits okay, maybe get it tweaked a little. Tailor-made, though, that implies that perfect personalized fit. It hugs your body right, makes you look and feel, well, your best.
Perfection for your body?
Exactly. And here's something really interesting about truly bespoke stuff. It's not just made for you initially. Good tailors often build in ways to adjust it later.
Oh, really? Like if you gain or lose a bit of weight?
Precisely. They can often let out or take in the seams a bit. That gives the garment incredible longevity. Most off-the-rack clothes. Very limited room for that kind of alteration.
Wow, that's a huge point. It really makes it a long-term investment then.
It absolutely can be.
So how do they get that perfect fit? The tailor needs to take your measurements.
Oh.
What's involved there? Is it just waist, chest, legs?
Oh, it's way more intricate than just a few basic numbers. This isn't a quick guess. A good tailor will measure loads of different points on your body.
Like what?
Well, sure, shoulders, waist, sleeve length, but often it's 20, maybe even more, specific measurements. They'll look at things like your shoulder slope, the depth of your armhole, even your posture. How you stand naturally affects how the fabric should drape.
Right, everyone stands differently.
Exactly. They're essentially creating a detailed blueprint, a unique pattern just for your body. It's super precise, super crucial for custom clothing. You can also just say you need to get measured for something.
Okay, so we've gone deep into the process, the terms. It really makes you think about the whole appeal of custom clothes, doesn't it? It feels like more than just vanity.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It really is an investment. And connecting it to the bigger picture, those tailor-made clothes, because they fit so well and use quality materials, they project this immediate sense of confidence, professionalism.
Right.
A suit that fits perfectly doesn't just make you look good, it kind of subtly changes how you carry yourself, how others see you. In business, that can be really powerful.
Like for that job interview.
Exactly. It shows attention to detail, a seriousness that people pick up on.
That makes total sense. You know, it reminds me, I always have trouble with off-the-rack jeans. Always.
Oh, yeah.
Either the waist is too big, it gaps at the back, or the legs are just baggy or the length is way off. It's so annoying trying to find a pair that actually fits properly.
I know exactly what you mean.
I'm always compromising somewhere. I've actually got friends who've had jeans tailor-made, and honestly, it sounds like a dream.
Oh, I completely relate. Jeans are such a classic example where standard sizes just don't work for so many individual body shapes.
Right.
I've seriously thought about getting tailor-made jeans myself for that exact reason. Just to have one pair that fits perfectly. No compromises.
But it sounds expensive.
It can be, yeah. Especially somewhere like the U.S. or Europe. Labor costs are higher, and tailoring is often seen more as a luxury thing.
Okay.
But it's interesting, in other parts of the world, say India or China maybe, custom tailoring is much more common, often more affordable. It's more integrated into just getting clothes made.
Huh. So it really depends where you are.
Yeah, the local culture around clothing makes a big difference.
That's a really interesting global angle. Well, okay, we've covered a fair bit of ground today in this deep dive.
We have.
From understanding that initial chat at the tailor's to unpacking words like tailor-made and that great phrase to look sharp. We've seen how knowing this stuff can really empower you when you're shopping, right? Helps you say what you want, understand the process.
And hopefully we've explored a bit why it matters. The bigger picture of custom fit, confidence, perception, moving beyond just the suit itself.
Yeah, knowledge is great, but understanding why it's useful is key.
Exactly. This discussion, hopefully, shows not just what the words mean, but why having clothes that fit you perfectly makes such a difference. It's more than just fashion. It's about presenting yourself well.
Poise and precision.
That's a good way to put it. This deep dive, maybe it's a little shortcut to being clued in about a really valuable aspect of personal presentation.
So wrapping up, what does this all mean for you listening? We're kind of curious. Do you actually know a tailor nearby? Or maybe someone who does custom clothing?
Yeah, have you ever had anything tailor-made? Could be a big thing like a wedding tux or a special dress, or maybe something unexpected like those jeans we were talking about.
What was that experience like? What did you value most about getting something made just for you? Custom fitted? Your style?
Yeah, something to think about maybe as you go about your day. What does that perfect fit really mean to you?